Okay, so we're back again. Sorry about this. We obviously getting off to a bit of a poor start here with a whole bunch of problems with the stream. Not sure what that's all about, but internet did go down. We're back. Hopefully, you're all here and joining me. Let's hope we actually can get somewhere without any more problems here. Ah, Julie, thank you very much for the joining up as a member. Greatly appreciated. Sorry that you join up while there's some problems here. So yeah, always appreciated. Thank you for that. Do check out the community section on my YouTube channel. There's some private posts there, and there'll be a whole lot more in the coming days. Right, let's see what's going on. Yep, we're good. We're good. Let's get... Oh, look, we're back here again in the same location. Wow, we're getting backtracked a lot, aren't we? Right, let's try one more time. Are we going to get there this time? So, you know, obviously it's not Frontier's servers that caused my internet to go down. It looks like two problems going on at once. Oh my goodness, we've... Sorry about this, I do apologise. I'm glad you like the videos, Julie. You're going to see a blank screen here for a minute. Now there, Sergeant Stubby. Maybe you can help with the internet problems here and the other issues going on. Gone off to a poor start with the stream here. What a nightmare. Yep, Mad Mags, turn it off and on again right now. This might be the solution. Yep, Mace, we can certainly hopefully get the Void Opals, assuming we can stay in the game for very long. Ah, so you're getting... Lummagun is getting some... Lummaganu. Sorry, the text is for your name is really bright here. I can't just about read it against the background. In Denmark, disconnects in Denmark. Hey there, Everett. Yeah, very dark. That's the new lighting. The new lighting when the game's not loaded. Very, very blank. Oh, hey. Thank you very much, CBH800, for becoming a member there. Very, very nice. Very much appreciate that. Like I say to everyone, do check out the community section over on YouTube. There's a few private posts there. There will be more in the coming days. Mostly at the moment it's just a few posts explaining about the new video series I do, the monthly video series Q&A, as well as asking a few questions. But don't forget, if you're a member, you can also check out Discord. You'll get access to a private channel over there. So yeah, thank you. Yep, Beldrocked. I think Delco is going to be very, very overrun here. Probably not the best place to come to, but I was already here anyway, so... Colga 3B ring for Void Opal hotspot in a pristine system. That sounds good to me. Thank you, CBH. Let's head that way. Maybe we'll have a bit of more luck there. CB... No, I'm going to put your name in there. CBH... Alga. That should be quite near, shouldn't it? No, not too far. Well, let's see how many jumps that is. I haven't got a fuel scoop on the ship. Right, okay. So what we do then, I don't want to go 9 jumps just yet. Let's stay here for a bit. See what we can find, and then we'll head out that way if we don't find much. I don't have a creator tag on the Epic Store. No. I don't know, Trey. It'd be nice if you could see how many, how much of the ring had been mined out. I don't think there is a way to see that other than that for the fact that perhaps there'd be less hotspots over time. I don't know if... Has anyone noticed a decrease in hotspots around these areas? That's a nice price, CBH. Thank you for the tip there. So yeah, what I'm going to do is head out to this ring system. We'll try and mine here, and then we'll head towards that other system, which I think is going to be a nice location to go to. Yeah, so Frontier confirmed yesterday, or I think it was yesterday, maybe the day before, that this is all working as intended, pretty much, that these are high-valued commodities that people are finding in the mining rings is exactly how the game's meant to be. I think a lot of people have been wondering, you know, 50 million for a half-hour play or an hour's play, or even 100 million or more for doing a bit of mining for an hour seems really excessive. But Frontier have basically confirmed that this is how they want it to play out. It's essentially a gold rush, that these rare commodities are available in hotspots, not necessarily all hotspots, but they are available in hotspots, and that when the background simulation reaches a certain bunch of conditions within a set system, there's a chance for them buying these commodities at a very high price. Of course, as players continue to sell the commodities to those stations and those systems, then the value for those commodities will actually drop over time. So essentially, what Frontier have done here is establish a genuine gold rush, allowing systems to purchase good valued items, or high valued items. Oh, Down to Earth got 250 million in 2 hours. That's really nice. Yeah, it won't be a bad suggestion there, actually, Trey. There's Strawberry. Oh, shame you didn't get a notification. Hopefully, most people have twig onto the fact that we're back live again. It looks like, yeah, it looks like we're quite a bit down on the viewer count on YouTube compared to where we got to a moment ago. So I guess a few people haven't been notified either, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. Lousy internet and the rest of those things. Yeah, pick up. People are realise, I guess. Yeah, I think the gold rushes will shift over time, Karahan. I don't think they're going to be fixed in at one location, and I guess as players play through this, as we start figuring out where the valuable items are and how much money can be made, I wouldn't be surprised to see Frontier adapting things. But just because it's valuable today in a certain way doesn't mean it's always going to be that way. So the Python, William, I just used for mining. Maybe we'll have another ship for mining at some point in the future, but this seems adequate for now. The medium-sized ships are much better for manoeuvring. It's good for manoeuvring. Why is that? Why is that? Alright, we got a fairly decent-sized... oh, just dropped out of... I just unintentionally dropped out of Super Cruise. Are we going to have a disconnect problem here? I hope not, because if we are, it's probably going to place me back a long way again. I haven't got my loadouts uploaded train now. So is anyone else having disconnects problems, or is it just me here? Well, Python is technically a medium ship, Jacob, rather than a large one, but yeah. Okay, Bearded Spider, thank you. I guess it's just one of those things. Weekend coming up, and the servers go to heck again, don't they? Try again. Now, at least we're in the right location still, I think. Hey there, Specky. Good to see you again. Alright. We actually even got the wrong weapon equipped now. Not weapon, but... what on earth? Detailed surface scanner. Why is it not coming up then? Prospector, pulse wave scanner, seismic charge, mining laser. Prospector, pulse... oh right, yeah, because I'm not in... duh. Because I'm not in Super Cruise. Yeah, doing good, Specky. Just trying to do a bit of mining, but things are not working so great at the moment, so let's hope it picks up. Right, and we can see the hotspots here. We're going to go to the larger one. Yay for the new mechanics. Yeah, no, the new mechanics are actually okay. It's just, unfortunately, the server's not so okay. Right, so now the question is, how long is it going to be to actually find what we want here? I don't have a lot of good luck finding asteroids that allow me to deep core mine, or asteroids with fissures. "66 light years on the Phantom, Specky. Nice going." Yeah. Yeah, I know Void Opal prices have dropped. It depends where you're selling them though, Curtis. They're not all the same price in different places. We got a raid coming in here. Wow, Colo, thank you very much. It's a Colo raid. Look at this, incoming gingery nonsense. Just in case people are wondering on YouTube, I'm also streaming on Twitch and we've got a raid going on. Colo has sent all the viewers over. Thank you very much for that. Nice to see you all here. Yeah, Stuart, I've managed to fix the bot this time. Nightbot was rather naughty the last two times at banning all of Colo's viewers who are coming over and having a bit of fun here. So, I don't know if you're there, Colo, amongst all the chat. Hopefully you are. How are you doing? For everyone coming in, we're actually doing a bit of mining today, but we're getting a load of disconnects. Unfortunately, it's making it a little bit difficult to do what we want to do. Yeah, the Nightbot's finally behaving. PK7, the server's less so. Yeah, I'm on YouTube as well, MickDC, but also on Twitch. So, yeah, for anyone who wants to stay around on Twitch, do so. I've actually applied for partnership recently, and it all helps. So, thanks again, Colo. Hope you're all good. Oh, Greg tells me I've dropped in the wrong spot. Why have I dropped in the wrong spot? Greg? I thought any hotspot was okay for Opals. Yeah, we'll do Escape Maverick for sure. Yeah, hello Mick, I saw you over on the other side a second ago. Ah, poor old Colo had trouble with her keybinds, did she? Well, we're familiar with that on this stream. It's happened a lot of times since the beta for me. Right, see bottom left, Bromellite hotspot. So I need opal hotspots. I thought opals were just inside pretty much anything. You can find them anywhere, but you need void opal hotspot to get them in quantity. Okay. Yeah, so I'm pretty much out of the picture when it comes to mining at the moment. I've been spending all my time focusing on exploration recently. So, yeah, mining is new to me for the moment, especially this new void opal lark. Let's see what we can find. Hey there, Colo. Well, thank you very much. Very kind of you. And thank you for the raid. I hear you've been having trouble with some of your keybinds. Right, so let's have a quick look and see if we can find some of those. Oh no, we're getting a disconnect potentially here. It's taken us ages to get back into Super Cruise. Perhaps we should have stayed where we were. We'd finally got into a ring system. Might have been worth us staying there. Oh, that bad was it, Millstone? We've been having loads of troubles on streams here with keybinds, so I can totally relate. They even had to start the game again today because keybind issues. Everyone will tell you about that. Keybinds and me have not been mixing well since Chapter 4 arrived. We're going to get disconnected again here. We're going to have some more issues. Come on, let us out the ring. We want to get out the ring. You know, the idea here was to do a bit of mining. And we're having trouble. Yeah, I had the keybind thing as well, Colo, but I've backed them up previously, so nowadays I just exit the game and copy the folder back over, so I can do it pretty quickly. But I've been doing it a ton of times on the stream since Chapter 4 dropped, especially on the first few days. Three or four times a stream, sometimes. We're getting a disconnect, coming back out the game, going back in again, and realising I'd messed up my keybinds. Halo goes to back up the new backup. Good idea. And store it somewhere in the cloud as well, so you've always got access, assuming you don't have internet connections as well. But then I guess if you've got internet connections, you won't be playing Elite. Or streaming. Hey JSB, thank you very much for that. That's appreciated. Thank you. Right, should we just hang around here instead? We're not in the right hotspot, I don't think, but we might as well just do a bit of let's do a bit of scanning here, I guess. Trying to figure out what's best to do. We're trying to get out the ring systems here. We're having trouble getting in and out. So let's see if we can just get away with a bit of mining whilst we're here. Looks like we might not even be... Colo heading off there. I'll catch you soon then. Thanks again. So we're looking for void opals, Mark. Well, Broad Rock, we can't find the nearest hotspot because I can't actually exit the ring system here. Which is a bit unfortunate. But this isn't, you can tell this isn't a hotspot because of the poor quality of results we're getting from the scan. We're not going to find anything here. Yeah, we're going to definitely have to try and leave the ring system, I guess. Yep, we got a pretty poor quality area here. Yeah, we're looking for the high glowing ones for us, definitely, but I don't think we're going to see any around here. There we go. Void Opal's hotspot. There's a few. dotted around, but getting to them is a whole different matter, isn't it? Let's try. I did hear about that, Alec Turner. 1.3 billion credits in a single transaction from the Hutton Truckers. Amazing job, isn't it? And what was it they sold again? If you don't mind letting us know in chat there. Yeah, I can do that. Trey. Sounds like a good idea. Come on, let us out. We're gonna do a bit of mining. Let's hope we don't get another dropped connection here. Yeah, 0 to elite in a single transaction, plus an Anaconda pretty much fully outfitted to boot. We could try flying in regular space, Beldrock. Seeing as a Super Cruise is going to keep kicking me out. Another disconnecting coming. Oh dear. So here, these disconnects are going on all over the place. I'm glad it's not just me. At least my internet connection is stable at the moment. And the router, I've actually swapped internet connection here. Someone mentioned flushing the router. I've actually changed connection since then. I'm on a totally different connection to the one I started the stream on. It's why when it went down, it's why I didn't jump straight back up again. I just simply switched over to another internet connection here. But having the same problems with disconnects. No, Exiler, they don't want me mining, do they? Too many people trying it. I guess the other option here is to perhaps try a different system. It could be that there's too many people here in Delcar. What do you reckon? Let's go down this way. Can't quite get there with fuel. Let's go and get a fuel scoop, I guess. And we'll move to a different system. Hey, Shiny Ticket Chicken, thank you very much for that. Thank you, appreciated. How are you doing? Yeah, Chile, I'm getting reports. Some people have got problems, other people haven't, so I really gotta say, no idea. We'll just keep trying though. Right, Shinrata Desiree, here we come. Let's see if we can get out the system. I'm on a different connection, Jared. I've tried 2 different connections today, both with different routers. Thanks for the suggestion though. I really don't want to start the stream again, Gerard, unfortunately. And there we go. That kind of says something to us. We can get out of Delcar quite easy, but we can't get into Super Cruise in Delcar. Yep. Alec, I kind of got the same impression. That's why we left Delcar. We're going to head to somewhere else. It's Colagar where we're going to go. Hey, Loa, thank you very much for that. Yeah, a bit different looking to what you may have seen previously with X. Right, let's go get that fuel scoop. We only need a small one, which is enough that we've gone right past the space station. Oh dear. Jameson Memorial, okay. Yep, BCC, spawn rates for the... Oh, what's going on now? We're getting a global freeze. Hopefully this isn't going to affect the stream too much. I know that these have been happening on and off since Chapter 4 launch, and I've seen quite a few people commenting on this. Interesting to know if anyone else playing at the moment is getting a freeze right here. And greetings, Face Guy. Nice to see you. There we go, we're unfroze. Wonder what these global freezings are about. Looks like we might be in trouble for... Yeah, Kaleto froze for you too. Yeah. Not surprised. Well, having a good time at the pub then, Alec. And happy Christmas to you as well, and good holidays. And thank you for that, Alec. I'll catch you soon, okay? Right, so for those wondering or just joining, we're heading to Jameson Memorial now. We've gone out of Delcar because Delcar was giving me all sorts of problems with connections and getting into Super Cruise and leaving Super Cruise. So we're going to get a fuel scoop and head a little further out. Yeah, Extreme, I'm playing on PC here. And the reason I'm coming here to Jameson Memorial, of course, is because it stocks absolutely every single module. Much better than just flying around or trying to locate one that may be elsewhere. No, Commander Face Guy, I'm playing with my regular main account now. This is the character Obsidian Ant, rather than Pompeii, who I was using on the other side of the galaxy. Right, let's see if we drop out of Super Cruise without any problem. Hopefully, yes. Hopefully, go on. Be good. Please, let us drop nicely here without a disconnect. You've been very welcome. Honestly, it's going to give us trouble, isn't it? Are you going to give us trouble? Come on, you can do it. Yeah, perhaps not. Another disconnect coming up. Incoming. Hey there, son, Brosiv. Thank you very much for that. Appreciated. Thank you. Sorry about all the disconnects we're getting here. I wish there was something we could do about it, but I guess that's just how it is. But yeah, thank you very much for that. So, who's going to place bets on where it drops us when we get back in game? I reckon it's going to place us right near the central star of Shinra Desra. Oh no, it's not done that. Where has it put us? It's put us God knows where. Out in the middle of nowhere. But the Founder's World is not what I want. Jameson Memorial, 300 light years away. Or 300 light seconds, rather. Yeah, 10k light seconds out. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Yeah, Lord, I can try a different server. We'll try open next. We'll see what happens. So the interesting thing is we're getting into Super Cruise okay here. It's just dropping out that's causing the problems. Thank you very much, Green Fox. Appreciated. So this is where I say exactly the same thing again. We're heading back to Jameson Memorial to get a fuel scoop because we want to jump a little bit further. Or something to that effect. Is this the new ED minigame? Yes, connect and disconnect. Crash test. Not really a fan of the term mini game in the sense of it being applied to some of the activities in Elite, really. Mini games do exist, but some people have been calling the FSS scanner a mini game. I think that's just a tool. The funny thing is, I've seen people in the past call driving around in GTA a mini game, or you could extend that flying ships in Elite as a mini game. But I guess I get the point. I'm sure many of the ships work well for mining. Jetson, but I'm in a Cobra. I've got a Corvette, of course, but I won't be using that. And Budokan, I'm using my Python here. Okay. In Futuristic, we're actually getting disconnects today. I don't know about yesterday. I think I didn't really have too much of a problem yesterday. Oh, we're here. We're here at last. Great discovery. Face guy there. Very nice. Well, I think Yamix is on the round table later today. Stargazer, I'm sure you'll get a rant or two there. Right. Let's see if we can get docked now without a disconnect. But we made it at last. Right, the next potential issue here is going to be connecting with a landing pad. So basically what happens here is that every time there's a transaction with the server, you've got a chance of being disconnected. And transactions happen at key moments, so when you're entering Super Cruise and exiting Super Cruise, hyperspace entries, of course, any interactions on station menus when you're buying and selling things or accepting menus, and of course connecting with the docking pad would also result in a server transaction. So any of these moments, potential chances of getting disconnected at the moment with the way the servers are. Killer War Dog, there is a round table today, although I'm not a part of it at the moment. I've got other time commitments. I just unfortunately can't make it. It's going to be like that for the foreseeable future. But Yamix and whoever else, I think maybe Exegius are doing it today, so yeah. And we're down. Right. Glad to hear that, Will Pigeon. Alright, outfitting. We want a fuel scoop. We just need a relatively small-sized one. I'm not sure what I'm going to fit out. Stuart says it's a new crate skin causing all the crashing. It could be. Everyone logging in to get it, everyone trying to buy it, access it. We've got to blame something. Right, so fuel scoop. What do we replace? We want to keep the detailed surface scanner. We want all these cargo racks. We want the shield generator. We want the refinery and the collector limpet. And we also want the prospector. Oh. Not really a good place to... I guess we get rid of the... cargo rack. The fuel scoop. I don't really want to do that. But that's just how it's going to have to be, I guess. Maybe we'll pick one up on the other end. I guess we might as well go for a decent sized fuel scoop, seeing as we got a decent sized slot. Oh, thanks, Everett. I'll catch you soon, okay? Yeah, no shield with mining. I'm not doing that nowadays. Not with the explosions coming from the asteroid cracking. Yeah, Beldrog, that's what I think I'll do. I've seen people actually getting destroyed now from mining without a shield.
Disengage from landing pad. Exit the station quickly and safely.
Right, out we go. Let's hope we have no more disconnects. We're just got to get out of Shinrata Desra and head towards the other system there. Kolaga, wasn't it? Yeah, Beldrak, they have to do quite some damage, those rock explosions now, don't they? Was it Kolaga? Am I typing that right? Yeah, we got that right. Right, oh look, we don't need a fuel scoop after all. Nah. It's because we're 2 systems closer than what we were previously. I'm going to take it anyway, and you never know. I like most of the Lacon ships, Chile. Right, is it going to get us out of here without a disconnect? We're fine. Good. So, Void Opals, here we come, I hope, and a bit of cash to boot. At least it better be. They've got to get a bit of a payoff after all these messing around, haven't we? 7 jumps shouldn't take too long. Of course, one of the large benefits of having a larger ship than the Python would be that you can fit more modules in it. So I could have fit the fuel scoop in addition to all the cargo racks. I wouldn't have had to think about swapping something out, but I like the maneuverability of this ship. It makes it a little bit easier for me in the ring systems. And of course, it's not fully engineered here anyway. Yep, I've got all the mining gear, Jetson. At least I hope so. No, seriously, I've got all the mining gear. We was looking for that. I was using that early on, or at least I was using that early on before the stream. Hey there, Senator Slug. Oh, glad to have you here. Hopefully you enjoy the stream. Oh, Limpets, now you're... Yeah, we got... you had me panicking there a minute, Chile. After all this and having no Limpets, that would be a real pain in the backside, wouldn't it? Well, personally, I think the disconnects there will... hopefully I'm not going to jinx it here, but I think they were down to Delcar. I know other people saying they were there and not having a problem, but now we've got away from there, we seem to be doing all right. I don't know, we'll have to have a look. Landmaster Mellow, I don't really... Oh, Lincoln Mario Show. Sorry, getting your name completely wrong there. But yeah, deep core mining seems to be what it's all about at the moment. But then, I don't know, take the stuff off the surface of the asteroid before you destroy it, you're going to make a bit of extra cash. Well, one astronomical body here, very quickly scanned. Budokan, yes, I'm in the UK. Used to my slightly speedier fuel scoop on the Asp. I just think it's good that Jetson they've got a good variety of mining now. I think deep core mining is one way of doing it. The other types of mining, just depending on your mood or what you're after, really. And of course, you can try all different mining. What's nice is that Frontier have really shaken the game up a bit with Chapter 4. Now we've got mining and exploration improvements. Like I say, I've spent the entirety of the time since Chapter 4 come out just doing exploring and nothing else. It's a whole game in itself as far as I'm concerned, and we're heading for a disconnect here, aren't we? I knew that was coming. Let's try a private group, maybe it'll be a bit different here. Thank you very much, Budokan. We'll have a look at the hard points in just a moment. Let's try and get to our destination first. Not replotting the route. Am I typing this wrong? Well, Kolagar. Or was it Colgar? So why is this not working? Yeah, it's actually working. Oh, it's no R. Kolagar. There we go. It's not going to find it if you don't type the correct thing in, is it? There we go. Let's at least make it into a ring system now. Come on, Elite, you can do it. So if you're thinking about making some void opals or making yourself 50 million an hour or 100 million an hour or whatever else, you're going to divide that down a lot because of the amount of time it takes you to get to, or at least me at the moment, to get to any ring system. It's taking ages to get anywhere. Thank you very much, the one and only Little Richie. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're actually streaming now 3 times a week. I'm streaming on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays as well. So, yeah, made it quite a regular thing. I've been wanting to do it for a long time. It's just finding the time to try and fit that in and juggle the schedule around to make it a thing. But we've got a good schedule up now, and it seems to be working for me, and hopefully it's working for everyone else as well. Is that it? One more jump, we're nearly there. Yeah, I'm glad to have found the time as well for streaming Escape Maverick. It certainly does take a good chunk of time out of your week, but it's all worth it. It's great getting the opportunity to interact directly with people. It's something that's very different to making videos. I mean, when you make videos, you get comments below the videos, and I like to reply to them, and I certainly read as many of them as I can. But it's certainly not the same as interacting in real time with people in chat, which is very, very nice. Will I be taking a break for streams and videos during the holidays? Well, thank you very much, Japani. Appreciated. Didn't catch the message that come with it there. Give me a second. I want to read that. Thank you again. Very much appreciated. Yes, so, yes to the question, will I be taking a break over the holidays? There'll probably be a break for the first few days of next week. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day and Boxing Day. So, just reading your message there. Thank you very much, Japoni. I'm glad you've found the content useful. Thank you. Appreciate that. Very kind. Right. Ice planets. Ice rings. Got 2 ringed planets here. Which one do we want to go for? Here we go. That's an icy one. Question is, now can we get to it without it disconnecting us? Colga 3B. Let's have a look. Have I not got all the Colga 4, yeah. Getting the model now. I'm getting confused. Unfortunately, Vivant, no, you can't use VR on the PS4 version of Elite Dangerous, which is a big shame. Ring B. Thank you, CBH. Yeah, which is a big shame because VR in Elite Dangerous is like nothing. It's stunning in VR. There's nothing that quite conveys that sense of scale or being in space. It literally is one of the best VR games out there. It's been that way since day one, really. I know some people have had some troubles with Chapter 4 and VR, particularly with things like the Grange clouds only rendering in one eye rather than both eyes. But hopefully those sort of things are going to get fixed over time, if they're not already. So, in terms of VR on the PC, Tony Clark, I've only ever used the Oculus. I haven't used the Vive. I guess there's pros and cons for both, but I find the Oculus to be really good. Right, let's see what we can see here. Dark ring. This is because of the new lighting system. What's this? Unidentified signal source. I'm not going to worry too much about that. So this is down to the new lighting system in Elite Dangerous now. When you get far enough away from the stars, it gets very, very dark, as you can see here. Which is a nice touch. Look, it's possible we may be using night vision down here. Yeah, great, Tony Clark. I'm glad you're enjoying the game. I think Frontier have done a fantastic job with it, despite the fact that there has been significant problems with the game over the years, and I think people who have watched me long enough will know that I've been one of the first to complain. I don't really, though I don't go into rants, I certainly say what I think. If I think something's not good, then, and let's admit here, Squadrons is one of those things. I don't think Squadrons are as good as they could have been. But yeah, I've been the first to say it, but Frontier have done a good job overall, especially with Chapter 4. I think the game's pretty much really where it needs to be now. But very much looking forward to seeing whatever wanted to deliver next. Hopefully it's going to be atmospheric planets. I know a lot of people want walking around, but personally I want atmospheric planets here. Right, so we got no... oh, we got no... I think I've come to the wrong planet, haven't I? I've come to 4. We wanted to go to 3. So head back to this one. Let's confirm that. Metal rich ice, yep. Ring 3B. As CBH told me a few moments ago. I'll actually be live streaming about squadrons potentially next week, Daniel, so it might be worth tuning in and taking a look at that. Yeah, thanks, CBH. I remember your text message, or your chat message there. I totally missed what I was looking at then, went the wrong way. No problem, easily fixed. So I want to do some core cracking, Zolarix. We just got to get to the right place. It's taken us a while because we've had so many disconnects, and it's not been helped now by the fact I went to the wrong planet. Yeah, gas giant, gas harvesting, gas mining, or however we want to phrase it. Belgico, that would be a really nice thing. Something I know David Braben has spoken about in the past on a variety of live streams, so I suspect it will come. And really, when you look at the new lighting effects in the ring systems and you see those clouds of fog and dust that are in the ring systems, and you look at the Lagrange clouds, it really does feel like you're flying in an atmosphere, doesn't it, sometimes, or through clouds. So I think Frontier are on the first few steps towards that now. Let's put it this way, I'd be really disappointed if they're not. No, thank you very much, Pelham. Yeah, can you imagine mining gas planets? I suspect that would come with quite a lot of associated dangers. Finding anomalies seems to be very hard. Kelm, I think in some places of the galaxy they don't seem to exist. I think I've seen Canon the other day say they haven't found any at all. I'm pretty sure it was Canon, say they haven't found any at all around the galaxy core. Space engine is fantastic, futuristic. I've got a whole bunch of videos on it. Right, so we want ring B this time, but we're gonna scan it anyway, obviously, so we can find the hotspots. So Trooper, it depends on where you sell them. They might have dropped to 168,000 per tonne in some systems, but if you go to other systems, you can still find them at a high price again. It's all down to the background simulation. So, yeah, you still can make 100 million credits on an Opal run. You just need to know where to go to sell them. There we go. At last. At last. And the size of this ring is decreasing. It's getting smaller. So probably the hotspots are going to disappear eventually. I know people have said it takes 2 days for these asteroids to respawn. They do respawn. It's something that Frontier spoke about in the past. Basically, they didn't want asteroids or ring systems to become completely depleted permanently over time. Otherwise, it would mean people had to travel further and further out. So they kind of put a time on it instead. I think just something to do, Jacob. You got to look around, Trooper. Maybe we'll get a chance to have a look in this. Oh, Whoa, a bit hard there. Maybe we'll get a chance to have a look at in this live stream as to where to find some other prices. If you check websites like EDDB, they might give you a bit of indication, but a lot of it's down to what's going on in the background simulation. Right, so at last we're here. We can use the pulse wave scanner and we can see there's been a cracked rock there in that dust cloud. So someone's broken one relatively recently. So we're looking for the really gold ones, preferably ones with a black grid that stays around, or a bit of a grid system that stays around after as the colour starts to fade. It may be that one in front of me, but I don't think it's going to be... Personally, I don't think that's going to be what I'm after. Right, so someone in YouTube chat, because CBH is on YouTube, the other trooper asking the question is on Twitch, and I'll have to try and get mixed chat on the screen at some point to make it a little bit easier for everyone here. But trooper, CBH over on YouTube says if you head to LHS 2819, you can find a station there buying Opals for 1.6 million still. And thank you very much for that, CBH. Right, so let's try this one. Like I say, I don't think this is the right one. Well, thank you very much, Sergeant Dane. I'll catch you next time, I guess. Thank you. Right, I imagine we're not going to find another one too close to that big cloud anyway. Because generally speaking, they're not immediately on top of each other, crackable rocks. Well, I say it's just for something to do, Jacob, with populating the codex, but you've also got to keep in mind it's for joint discoveries. You get your name in there, and it's for helping other people find the same sort of things that you've found. So if anyone sees anything here that may be a crackable asteroid, let me know, because obviously I'm keeping an eye on chat here as well, so I might miss something. So there's actually a comparison, scale comparison, maybe that one. This right, Beldraco? There's actually I'll mention it in a minute. I think we're possibly getting something here. Yeah, looking for black outlines, Defcon. I have heard that. There we go. This could be one. Right. Let's get a shot. A bit dark round here, isn't it? Nope. Let's keep looking. So I've heard that they're very easy to detect once you get used to knowing what you're looking for. Obviously this is my first time since beta. I haven't looked at it on live yet. I do know we're looking for very bright gold ones here. So small and round and medium, yeah? not the larger ones. So yeah, I was about to say that there was an image someone posted to Reddit recently showing the scale of some of these asteroids. And they're actually bigger than some of the largest buildings in the world. Although they don't see them on the screen here, they seem quite small. They're actually many hundreds of feet in length or diameter. In a minute I'll dig out the image and we'll have a look at it on stream. Oh, thank you, Andrew. Started there. It's got a link. Let's have a look at that. I can get that link. Not a clickable one. There we go. Thank you. Let's have a look. If it loads, it's a little bit slow at the moment. Yeah, thank you, Maximo Knight. Glad that the videos are helpful for you. Okay, I see. Oh, we're going to crash. Right. Thank you for the link there, that's really helpful. Let's get up a bit higher then and try this again. Hey there, Shadow Wolf. Yeah, we're doing good here, thank you. Looking for some crackable asteroids. So music titles, or at least the artists, are listed in the video description. Kelma, take a look. Right, so we come up a bit higher. It gives us a slightly better field of view of the asteroid system rather than just flying right inside of it. We're still looking for the brighter ones. Potential candidate right over there in the distance. I think. I never have much luck finding these sort of things, to be perfectly honest. And this just doesn't come down to these sort of asteroids. It comes to any sort of loot drops. I don't have the best of luck when it comes to loot drops and things like that. I don't think this one. Maybe. I don't think so. I'll give it a try though, but I don't think this is what I'm after. Yep, didn't think so. I've got the screenshot here, Helrish. So if I get your name wrong there, it's, again, bright text. We've got a really bright green name on my end. Hard to see against the white background. Yep, dragons I'll show. Well, it's a big picture, so it's going to be a bit hard to show on stream. But yeah, I'll show it in a minute. Let's see if we can find something. I've got a couple images I do want to show on stream. We'll do it shortly. Let's see if we can find something first. And who knows, maybe there's something out here in the black of space. And I've either circled back round there to a cracked asteroid, or there's another one we've come across. You can see the cloud of one someone else has discovered. I'm on the PC today, Sparrow. It looks something quite bright round there. I don't know. Nope, not that bright. There's night vision gargoyle. It's just not dark enough to really use it here, I don't think. Thank you very much, Unwilling Fool. Haven't found any fishes yet, lassie. Unfortunately. There's a round table today, Zakik, but not with me, unfortunately. I can't make it anymore. I've got other time commitments. But I think Yamix will be doing one. Right, what does this? Does this look like a candidate to you? Maybe. No, I don't know. I don't think so. These things are not easy for me to find. Oh. What we got? Nope. Eh. Yeah, there's definitely some existing in here, Brightwish. How often do other people find them? I know this is pretty much par for the course for me. Well, you don't think night vision is going to help much with finding them, but yeah, we can turn it on. CBH finds one every 20 to 30 minutes, so we haven't been going that long yet, so that's cool. Right, this one sort of glows dull for a moment, and then it glows bright. Don't think it's quite bright enough, but nope. Right, Trey, you said to my 5 o'clock my current position. It's probably a little bit difficult, really, because there's a slight delay on the stream, so I've gone a fair bit past the point that you're pointing out by the time I see the comment. Any reason I need to target the limpet ged? What I'm looking for are rocks with fissures in. Oh, right, okay, so just to save a bit of time with the contacts panel. Okay, good point. Yep, DEFCON, just got that suggestion over on YouTube as well, so thank you. You can also see on the contacts panel, Gargoyle, if there's a core there. But I'll target it in future, no problem. Assuming we can find any here. Yeah, we've got a fairly bright rock up ahead, but it's very... not quite as bright as I would like. Not bright enough, is it? Sort of a dull orange, that one. And too big. Maybe. Okay, so... Oh, did you just see that explode over there? There was a gas cloud or a debris cloud that just appeared over here. So someone's just detonated that in another mode. Or the clouds spawned in whilst I was getting within range, one or the two. But these asteroids are persistent across modes, in case anyone's wondering. Let's look. Oh, here we go. This is quite bright. It's possible. Yeah, this is looking... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down. Sent the wrong thing off there, didn't I? Preempting it. I'm in private group. Robin. Core detected. Void Opals. And you'll see over on the side here we've got asteroid fissures as well. Right. Now here's where you're going to have a good laugh at my expense as I try to blast this asteroid's core apart. Or get to the core rather. Right. Now I've got, where are we? Come on. Can't even see it. These lights are making it too bright. Did that miss? Oh no, we're nearly there. Right, so the next one is going to have to be a little bit weaker. I've got 74 seconds left. Yeah, night vision but no lights because the lights are reflecting too much back off of the ice and they're making these UI elements hard to see. So this one's going to have to have a very weak charge in it. There we go. Let's back off a bit. Not too far. There we go, that should do it. Bit of strength into shields. And we'll just wait here for a few seconds now and we'll watch it from an external view rather than detonate now. Right. Here we go, any minute. Pips to shields, full strength to shields. I didn't check the time there before we left. It was about 50 seconds when it left before we went to the external cam. Right, we're going to turn the game volume up for this. We all want to hear this big bang, don't we? Whoa, bang. Yeah. Nice. Okay, so let's hope... Oh, look at all these. Great stuff. Where's the collector limpet? Have I got that bound? I don't think I've got that bound to a fire group yet. There we go.
Programming limpet drone. Cargo scoop deployed. Programming limpet drone.
And I love that effect as well, how you ice up when you're inside the debris field here, because it's very, very cold on this ice asteroid's interior. Right, I had that selected, so these limpets are probably... No! Dear, oh dear. Perfect timing, eh? Oh well. Thank you very much. That could have happened at any moment before that, couldn't it? I wonder if they'll still be there. Nope. Gone. So you can see the cloud from the asteroid where it broke up, but doesn't look like we got any opals left here. Can't actually see anything. Let's try the night vision. Where on earth is the rock that I broke? There it is. Yeah, they've gone by the looks of it. Wow, how annoying is that? Could at least let me collect one, couldn't it? Well, you know, I wouldn't have been quite so disappointed if I'd at least got one asteroid out, one opal out of that. Never mind. Well, let's keep going then. I guess we'll try finding another one. Some other dude over there mining, NPC. You know what, actually, let's... Just had a thought. So I went into... probably too late for this now anyway. I went into solo mode there, but I was actually planning Mobius when we got the disconnect. But let's give it a try. You never know. I doubt whether it'll work, but let's give it a try. No. No go. It was worth a look though. There was quite a few of them there as well, wasn't there?
Scan detected.
He sees all. Did you see the opals that I just lost? Oh well, let's keep going.
Scan detected.
Yeah, Stuart, let's blame Mobius. Yeah, we didn't get a single one there, unfortunately. Just as well, look, the pirate was on the way anyway. Yeah, someone's having a laugh, DEFCON, aren't they? It was such a nice, perfect crack of the asteroid as well, wasn't it? We got that perfect. There's a bright one over there. Could that be a target? Yeah, we may have found another one already. Let's hope so already, eh? Speed up a little bit. And now whether or not we can get the same yeah, let's blame TJ Mark. Why not? Let's hope we can get the same charge here.
Engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
Nope. As bright as that was, I was expecting it to have one there. What about this one? Doesn't seem to have quite the right look to it. Not quite bright enough, is it? I'm going to try anyway, but my feeling is no on this one.
Programming leader drone.
Let's see.
Prospect eliminated.
Nope.
Asteroid scan complete.
So those are selling for 1.6 million per item, yeah? And there's probably about 10 there, wasn't there? So it would have been a pretty good haul. Might be a bright one over that side. Yeah, something right in there maybe. I'm going to head towards that one. Whoa, too early. That's what happens when you keep the fire button held down while you're changing fire groups.
Programming leader drone.
Let's try again. Nope. Oh, come on. Yeah, I played Helion, but not for a long time. I'm willing full. I'm actually going to be having a look at it again over the next week or two. Probably not over the Christmas week, but after that. Yeah, probably about 16 million worth gone there, Jacob. I'm flying the Python. Oh, well, at least Frontier are willing to do that then, Trey. The server disconnects are a little bit frustrating, to say the least. Yep, Charles, I'll definitely do a video like that on this, although I think a bunch of other people already have, but... yeah, we go for that as well.
Programming leader drone.
What do we got here? No.
Engaged.
Yeah, they're not super easy to find, are they? At least I haven't found them super easy to find. I've seen a few people in chat say they can find them very quickly, but other people saying it usually takes them 20 to 30 minutes or so to find one, which would work out about right.
scan complete.
Yeah, so these asteroids, as Phoenix points out, they're on Twitch. The asteroids here with these cores are indeed a finite resource. They're persistent, so they only exist in a certain numbers, and if they get destroyed, as you take the resources from them, then they are gone. Someone else can't then relog and find them. They do spawn, but it's over time, and I believe the time period for them to respawn is currently set to 2 days. I do believe, at least that's what I've seen people posting in various places. That's the observation. But the idea is that these valuable areas will over time expire, and you'll have to move on and find something else. Right, there's a couple of candidates here. I think this is a good one. Looks like there's a couple more over in the background as well, though. Nope.
Limpet engaged.
Let's try that one up there. And there's another one to the right a little bit. Yeah, there's a good candidate there as well.
Asteroid scan complete.
Yes, I don't know if it is 2 days, Jared, but that's what I've actually seen. I haven't been able to confirm that myself yet. Low temp diamonds are good. But I just want to get some void opals. I'll ignore the low temp diamonds for now.
Programming limpet drone.
Seems a bit big though, this one, for what we're looking. Oh no, it's got exactly what we want. Right, now here's a question. Are we going to get
Complete.
a disconnect again? Let's see if we can get perfect charge this time. We've already done it once, we can do it again.
Detonation sequence initiated.
Okay, so next one will have to be not quite as strong as that one we just did, because that was a pretty strong charge there. I think weak to medium will actually do this. Let's try again. Not quite. I think we might end up damaging this asteroid. Now, that one was pretty close, just not close enough. Right, so very quick one, but I suspect it's probably going to overcook it. Oh no, we got it. Perfect. So 60 seconds left, but we're going to actually back away and we're going to detonate it ourselves this time and stay inside the ship rather than do an external cam. Detonate now.
Detonation in 10 seconds.
Bang.
Disruption.
Lovely sound effect, eh? Right, never gets old. Where are those collector limpets gone? Looks like it unbound the fire group when I got the disconnect earlier, I guess. Yeah, it did. Right. And listen to the icing up as we get inside the asteroid. Another really nice effect.
Cargo scoop deployed. Programming limpet drone.
Right, the void opals are going to need the abrasion scanner here, aren't they? They're not ready to collect just yet. Oh, we've got a global freeze going on here now. Oh, nope. There's only a small one. There we go. Right. We are getting there. Yeah, no more no more disconnects.
Programming input drone.
Is that all of them? Oh, we got loads. We got loads here.
Input expired.
Let's put another collector limping out. Well, at least we got somewhere. It's worth keeping go there. I'm spinning around here nicely, aren't I? Failed to communicate with the comms server. We got another disconnect coming in here, haven't we? Didn't realise I'd flown so far outside the asteroid there. Right. Trying to keep an eye on chat as well. It's a little bit difficult monitoring chat and doing this, so I'm going to ignore you guys for a few moments. Try and make a slightly better job of this. At least this one was actually pretty close to, compared to the last one that we had. I was expecting it to be a bit more of a... That's on the other side. I was expecting it to be a bit more of a longer find. Right, I think those collector limpets have all run out, haven't they? No, they're still out there. God knows what they're doing. Right, let's wait here for a minute for the collectors to do their job, I guess. We've shot up... Oh no, there's one more left to shoot. Thought I'd got them all. Let's go get that other one. Missed. And that's it. Now we're just going to sit here and wait for the little itty bitty drones to do their job. We say they're itty bitty, they're actually good old size. Probably as large as your car, I'd say. There we go. Good. At last. Yeah. Let's have a look at chat. Thank you very much, Valerie. Appreciate that. Thank you. Very nice thing to say. Yeah, don't want no more disconnects. Sparrow, that was more than enough. So, Jared, you've always got 2 frags from 2 blasters, so that's worth noticing. I've only got 1 fragment there as I was shooting it, so it sounds like it's worth having 2 abrasion blasters on. Let's have a look. There's one more. Oh no, a couple more to get. That's it. Okay. Hey Trey, thank you very much for that. We got there at last. Appreciated, by the way. Thank you. We got there at last. Took a little bit of time, but... So how do you find Opals? Well, you're going to have to watch the stream advent. That's what we've been doing throughout the stream. Let's collect this last bit, and we'll see how many units we actually collected there. Oh no, the limpet's going to go get that for me. Thank you, little limpet. Right, okay. Oh, I've got to look in the right. Hold here. So 17 tons of void opals. Not a bad haul. So it says the galactic average there is 183,000, but if we go to the right system, these are actually selling for 1.6 million. And I'll tell you what, rather than look for some more void opals on the stream here, we'll go and sell them. Can anyone remember where we had to go? It was LHS. Can't remember the name of the system now. If you're around CBH, or if anyone else can remember what system he recommended to go to. There was a system where these are selling for 1.6 million each, so instead of finding more, we'll head to that system and have a look. I think chat won't be LHS2XXX. Yeah, that kind of narrows it down. LHS2819. Yeah, thank you very much, everyone. Brilliant. That should do the job. Let's hope it's not too far away. So, normally, if I was not playing, or if I was going to be doing a much longer stream, or if I was playing on my own here, where are we? Yeah, I'd hunt for a load more void opals. I'd fill up the cargo hatch with them, filled up my ship's inventory with these before going to sell them, but I do have to come to an end of the stream relatively soon. Not very soon, but relatively soon. We've got enough time to head out and sell some of these. Thank you very much, Mini Mick. So yeah, we go sell them and see what we can actually find. So DEFCON, the price that void opals, we're going to get disconnect now. The price void opals are selling for is dependent on the system. It's all to do with the background simulation. Here comes a disconnect. At least we got the void opals this time. See you, Nathaniel. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, we're stuck in cruise here. Let me out. I don't want to see the Thargoids. Let me out. Yeah, not that way though. Let's replot that course. It's a shame, really. Frontier spend all the time working on a great update, and they finally release an update that is getting really positive feedback on it. I mean, it's got its quirks, but overwhelmingly it's getting a lot of positive feedback all over the place. And it's a lot of fun. And it happens to release with server issues. Damn shame, I think. Ah, mini mech. Sorry, then I've got to stay till the end of your night shift, have I? Sounds like fun. You get a lot of play for $6, Agnos, for the price. Yeah. We've just been doing a bit of mining out here, flying our spaceships. Lots of different things to do in the game. If you're new here, do have a look at some of my videos over on YouTube. You'll get a good feel for what Elite is all about. Yeah, I mean the price for Elite at the moment, $6 for the base version of the game, another $6 for the expansion. It's well worth the money. Personally, I think it's one of the games I've had the longest amount of playtime in. Can't really go wrong for that sort of price, really. That's kind of quite some time, Commander. Enraging, I get it. Yeah, I mean the entire game, Tyler Matthews, with all the expansions for at less than £10. Good deal. Yeah, PS4 version's more expensive at the moment, Maxi. Maximum Sharp. Right, so next system we're there. I don't know which station we've got to dock at here, but hopefully we find the one that we want to find relatively quickly and relatively easy here. A lot of people actually play by keyboard and mouse, and quite a few prominent well-known players use keyboard and mouse as well. Personally, I don't, but one of the things that's good about Elite is that it works very well with all controller setups, all forms of control setups, with the exception perhaps of the new one of the new scanners that's been introduced into the game, which seems to work much better with gamepad than anything else. Thank you, Mosh Pit. Meredith City is our destination. Yeah, so for those who are watching this wondering whether or not to get Elite, you're probably wondering what all this is about on screen here. Right, we're in the right system. Right now we can see to see the locations in this star system. So we've got some starports and we've got some landable locations. Someone telling me Meredith City is the location to go to, but unless that's a planetary port and I don't see it. So is it Meredith City or to this one here? To Tasaki Report that we want to go to? Let's have a look. Takasi Freeport, yeah, that's where I was going to head to. Yeah, we got no Meredith City here, so we're going to head to this space station and sell them there. So from what people are saying, they're not worth 1.6 million credits here at the moment. But I guess maybe there'll be another gold rush later, and I've missed out a little bit on this one, but not a problem. The pedals are very close together, Sparrow, which actually works for me because on the rudder pedals I use, which actually works for me because I've got a lot of space under the desk, but they're quite clunky and very plasticky, so they do feel kind of cheap when you're using them. But then again, they're not super expensive compared to a lot of rudder pedals. Personally, I'd get on alright with them, but I'd like it if they were if they felt less plasticky. Right. Nearly there. Let's see if we get disconnect on dropping into the station, I guess, now. Yeah, Matt, the Opals have been selling for 1.6 million, but this is all to do with the background economy. The price changes based on demand, and obviously a lot of players are selling them now, so the value of what they're worth is actually dropping now. So it's going to be harder to find places to sell them up for 1.6 million. I'll be building the Phantom over the weekend, John. I'm on the PC right now, Thomas. Maybe I'll do a video on Raxler enraging. I'm not sure, but there's not really a huge amount of information out there about it. It's that much of a big mystery that literally next to nothing is known. So, not literally, but there's next to nothing known. Just realised game volume's probably really loud for you lot there. Let's turn that down a bit. So there's no Obsidian Ant Covus P, but there is an Obsidian Ant voice pack made by the same people who made the Covus. You can see that on the HCS voice pack website. Don't dock without docking with permission. But yeah, check out the website, search for Obsidian, and you can see I've got a voice pack made there. That would have been a bit tragic, wouldn't it, after all this time, getting the Void Opals and then not getting the docking permission and getting destroyed or something crazy. Yeah, I actually recorded the voice pack about 2 years ago. I don't think it'll ever become an official Covus, despite the fact being made by the same people who helped make that, but I'm fine with that. Right, here we are. Let's see what the pricing are. I've heard a couple of times in chat that they're about 700,000 now. But first we're going to have to pay that fine. Yeah, let's go into the right. Oh, we are in the right one, aren't we? Yeah. And might as well make our discovery money back while we're at it. And now we'll sell those Void Opals. So how much are we going to get? Here's a question. Pennies? No. So low temperature diamonds, 700,000 credits. There's loads of things here that are worth a nice chunk of money if you can get them. So yeah, mining is very much worth it now. Benartite, 1.1 million. Alexandrite, 500,000. All these things are worth a nice chunk of money. Void Opals, 1.6 million. Yeah. Not bad for one haul there. So yeah, if we'd spent a bit of time out there, another hour or so, I'm sure we could have made a good chunk of money, but I'm not going to complain about that. That's a nice haul for that bit of time we spent playing there. So I think that's a good enough time as any to leave the stream. I've made a bit of chunk of money. We did what we set out to do. I want to thank everyone who become a member during this stream. There's quite a few of you. Unfortunately, with the disconnect early on, I've missed a couple of the names here. But hold on, just got someone at the door. 2 seconds, I'll be right back. Oh, sorry about that. I had someone at the door, but we're back. Yeah, just I'd like to thank everyone for the becoming members early on in YouTube. I wanted to give a shout out to everyone, but where the list refreshed during the disconnect early on, there's a couple I'm not going to be able to give a shout out, unfortunately, to, but still appreciated. And I will say thank you to Joali, CBH800, JSB, Shiny Chicken. Who else we got? Loa and Trey Harris. And there's a couple of other people here, I think. Yep, Japmani. Sorry if I've got your name wrong there. And Sun Brosif. Thank you very much for everything. And nice to have seen you all here today and have a decent stream despite the disconnects, which some of that got a little bit frustrating there, didn't it? Especially towards the early part of the stream and that crazy moment when we lost a load of Opals, but I guess that's how it goes. Now, for those of you over on Twitch, do hang around because we're going to go raid someone. Who are we going to raid today? Let's have a look. Right. Looks like Yamix is streaming over on Twitch. We're gonna raid Yamix, I think. Let's send a raid over there. He's doing his thing. So there we go. Probably ranting, or maybe he's not. Maybe he's having a bit of fun over there. But yeah. So thanks again, everyone. I'll catch you all soon. Be live streaming again on Sunday. This will be, well, usually there's going to be an exclusive stream on Twitch on Sunday, but as this is getting close to holidays, as it's Christmas here, we're going to be, I might do a stream on Twitch as well as YouTube. We'll see how it goes. But be sure to let you all know. Thanks again. I'll catch you all soon.